All right, hopefully in the future you will appreciate how to do race Cs. It is important to learn how to write a paragraph explaining your evidence. So this is just an example race C for activity 23 in chemistry, and it's going to be for analysis question 3. First thing you always do is you read the question. So analysis question 3 in the textbook says, etching circuit boards creates large amounts of copper-containing toxic waste. What ways can you think of to reduce the amount of copper-containing waste produced in the United States? Okay, so just to sum up, the question wants to know, how can we reduce the amount of copper-containing waste in the United States? It's a very prevalent amount of waste, specifically coming from computers, which is what we're talking about right now. I have given you a couple of resources where you can find data. The first one is that Google web address. The website up here is https://goo.gl/kxonqz. And that is a video explaining to you what a circuit board is, because a circuit board is a part of a computer that generates a great amount of copper-containing waste. And then I also have a copy here of the Green Chemistry Guidelines. I talked about the EPA, or the Environmental Protection Agency, has given us green chemistry guidelines that will help people remember these 5, I guess, kind of practical ways to help reduce the amount of waste in general. So those are 2 resources that I have given you outside of the textbook. And of course, the third resource is from your textbook. In activity 23, there is a reading activity. It's called Make Products, Make Waste. So again, those are 3 resources you can use: the Google website of the video, the Green Chemistry Guidelines, and then the text. Okay, here is a sample analysis question 3. You can see up in the right-hand corner, I have listed the video, the Green Chemistry Guidelines, and the reading activity, because here's where you can find evidence. Here's analysis question 3, race C. The R, restate. We can get rid of copper waste by, and then I just answered a general answer, being more aware of dangers of copper, okay? Then I started with my citations, my cite, where am I getting my evidence from? And here are the 3 places you can get it from according to the circuit board video, from the Green Chemistry Guidelines, and then according to the reading. Notice how I put the circuit board video and the Green Chemistry Guidelines in quotation marks. That's because that is the title of those resources. Then my E is for my evidence. I put you go find it, because I want you to go find the evidence from those 3 resources that support how we can get rid of copper waste. And then finally, a conclusion. In conclusion, this is how we can be more aware of the dangers of copper. So here is an example race C all sorted out. I do have a couple blanks because I did not want to give away everything, but this would be a perfect example. I would reduce the amount of copper-containing waste through several different ways. According to the text, when copper is mined in ores, several of the copper waste is left behind. This is very dangerous to the environment and can cause harm to living creatures. If we reduce the amount of copper that we mine, we can prevent toxic waste from being produced. Also, according to the student sheet, and there I left it blank because you could tell me something from the student sheet, a piece of evidence. Finally, in activity 23, we saw how the copper circuit boards caused a great amount of waste. This waste was toxic. Changing the ways that we produce circuit boards can help reduce the amount of copper-containing waste. In conclusion, copper-containing waste is toxic and should be handled with caution. All right, and then obviously you would take a picture of this or submit as a PDF to CM23. Again, this is just an example race C for activity 23.